Hey, how are you guys? Oh my gosh, I am back in my coaching space in my office. I'm back home. And I'll be honest, I'm like kind of blown away by even what to say regarding the 2023 Lux Boss Babe retreat that we just got back from. So I don't even know where to begin, but I'm just going to start like throwing up all over. And I hope that, today inspires you. I hope that you feel the energy that not just myself, but my clients got to feel this last week. And I hope I inspire you to take massive action on your life because achieving excellence through personal development is incredible and it's totally doable. Now, most of us have coaches and mentors, and we take tons of online courses and programs so that we're striving to achieve excellence, whether it's in our health, our life, our business, our relationships, right? And that is honestly one of the best ways that you can reach success is by doing it with someone, right? Someone who can see your blind spots, who wants nothing more than to see you succeed and rise up and reach all of your goals and dreams. I mean, I don't know about you, but that's why I hire coaches. And I honestly only hire the best of the best coaches to help me reach all of my goals and dreams. I 100% believe in coaches and mentorship and online courses to help you get to where you want to go. However, last week's retreat blew my freaking mind. So I thought I would just kind of share with you a little bit about why I believe that like personalized like retreats is the way to go on top of like adding. So say you have a coach, right? And say you have online courses, but it's still a lonely world. I mean, we're still just connecting via Zoom. So I want you to think about and consider adding a retreat into your life. I want you to consider investing in your business, in your health, in your life, in your relationships by attending in-person retreats, because these women that got to come to Phoenix, Arizona, they made the powerful decision. They said yes to investing in themselves. They said, I am here and I am ready to reclaim my power and nothing's going to stop me. These women had incredible breakthroughs and incredible transformations that literally left us crying in beautiful growth tears. It also left everyone with a new sisterhood and community. You guys, if you're catching this live, let me know. Just put hashtag live in the chat below. If you're catching this on a replay, yay, right? Yay. I would love to know like what you're getting out of this, this video. If you don't mind, just drop something. Maybe it's just my sense of energy or my passion towards helping people. Doesn't really matter. Listen to it and then drop like your takeaway or your aha on how this made you feel. So, I thought I would just kind of tell you about this last event, right? This last retreat. The whole retreat theme was women's empowerment, right? And achieving excellence by really unleashing the queen inside and achieving our goals and dreams by becoming excellent in our bodies, in our minds, and in our spirit. So day one was all about coming together. Day one by the pool was all about coming together and sharing our journey, sharing our stories, sharing about how we landed in this space. Because at first, it was only available to my current clients, right? And out of about 70 clients, only 12 of my clients said yes. And I said, you know what? This is going to be too juicy. I want you to feel free to open this up to your friends and family. So then we actually had 4 more women come on board. And oh my gosh, everyone, whether they were a client of mine or a woman who just literally met me, they had their breakthrough and it was incredible. But it was so important for us to come together on day one and share our stories, because through storytelling, we realize as women, we are not alone on our journey. Right? We're like, oh, you struggle with that too? I thought it was just me. I thought maybe it was just me that lost fulfillment and lust for a great life. I thought it was me that just got lost in creating her business. I thought it was just me who is struggling with finding that balance between living a healthy life and living a success and having a successful business, right? Storytelling was incredible. But what it did, it was it allowed women to see women for who they are and the fact that they're not alone. So that alone was a huge community building activity. And it was fantastic. Fantastic. So after everyone kind of got together, we broke bread, we shared, I was cooked the whole time for them. In fact, my daughter cooked most of the meals, but that first night I opened them up to the Puerto Rican style. I cooked them my rice and beans, and it was just so delicious, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, this is gonna be awesome," right? Which led me into day 2, which was all about feminine energy empowerment, right? We kind of broke things down into your spirit, that feminine energy, the physical body, that physical energy and empowerment. And then, of course, the mind breakthrough empowerments. So, our official day together was all about fem energy. And what better to do that than to have a photo shoot for ourselves? Because as women, sometimes we don't see ourselves as beautiful, or we only see our headshot in our corporate job, or our titles or our hats that we wear. We forget to see our true beauty in ourselves. So every single woman got a photo shoot session. Half of these women decided to have a branding video done for their business, because hell, when you're in a $1 million mansion, you might as well take the opportunity to shoot some video for your brand and your business, right? So we had so much fun. I mean, these women got to have their makeup done, and they learned how to put on proper makeup, and they learned how to take care of themselves. And they had intuitive card reading sessions with Monique, our amazing spiritual guide, right? Fire card readings. It was beautiful. Then they got to, in the afternoon, they created a soul collage, because so many women, right? We wear all these hats and identities, and we lose who we are. We're afraid to be us. And so they got to take some time and just create who they really are. If they could give themselves permission to be seen authentically. It was such a fun day. So that second day was all about feminine energy power. They learned how to tap into their beauty, which brings me to the next day, right? So many breakthroughs came on the next day. So the next day was started with a beautiful hike up Tom's Thumb. It's a 2-3 out, it's a 2-miler hike up and down. And I asked the amazing Danny Diaz if he would lead us on this beautiful hike. He said, yes, I'm all in. I said, okay, there's 14 women. They all come from different backgrounds. They're not, I don't want a hike that they have to train intensely for. I want someone to be able to just come and get their medicine and get their breakthroughs in the mountain. He said, girl, I know exactly which hike to do. And we did it. And so many women, I want to say at least half of the women that were carrying so much baggage, so much limiting belief, so much guilt, so much shame at different times in the mountain, they finally had their breakthroughs. Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. I got to experience one of these women, right? She just started bawling. She said, I don't know, I'm having an emotional moment. And I said, well, then let's stop and let's work through this, right? As a mindset coach, I know that there's stuff coming up, and it's our job to stop and work through it. And so there we were. Tears were rolling. Everyone supporting as she began to let this baggage out of her body. This stored energy, the emotions that were hurt and painful, she let them out of her body, and we literally felt that energy roll down the mountain. She said, Carissa, I feel 50 pounds lighter just by letting that go. It was so beautiful. Oh my God, like I get to witness this stuff like this every day, but to do it in person, oh, so magical, so magical. The other woman who had her own mind and body breakthrough, I'm just going to shout her out, Dawn, my amazing client, Dawn, right? She was going strong halfway up and then realized that this was going to be tough. So for 3/4 of that hike, you could catch me holding her arm together, holding her hand down and up as she climbed, as she broke free from some of her limiting beliefs, from some of the things that were holding her back. By the end of the hike, her eyes were closed, her eyes were down. And I said, Dawn, one step at a time will get you to the finish line. And she crossed that line. And believe it or not, ladies, the next day she was the one doing the core challenge with me. She was moving her body. This did not break her. It allowed her to find her strength. It was so beautiful. So beautiful. What an honor it is for me to be able to experience these moments with women. So beautiful. So then after the hike, right, we knew we would need some much downtime. We fueled our body with yummy food. We sat by the pool. We journaled. We talked. We got coached. We were mentored, right? And I just took my time to pour into each and every one of these women as they were taking their downtime. And then the afternoon, oh my God, the amazing Leslie Michelle Liu, right? One of my clients, I'm blessed to be able to coach her and even call her my client. She came in and taught us all how to use self-defense to protect us, right? She debunked all the bullshit that we actually think we needed in order to protect us in not so great situations. But ladies and anyone listening, what it allowed us to do is that we found our strength with just the little things. We found how to protect ourselves in just the little things, because it's the eye gouges and the kicking someone in the nuts. It's not going to fly. And I don't know about you, but if you've ever been attacked or raped or abused or taken, I have. I know those tactics don't work. So Leslie brought her passion, her energy, and her expertise into these women. She showed them how to protect themselves, how to stand up for themselves using their voice and their body. It was a beautiful moment. We were all outside sweating just a little bit because it's Phoenix, right? In June, but it was so good. And then we were then shown like, wow, for us to protect ourselves using our body and our voice, we have to have strong bodies. Right? There's a reason why coaches like me tell my health clients, like, we got to do inchworms and work our core and work our bodies and our minds, because we need strong bodies. We need strong minds in order to achieve, in order to protect, in order to hold our boundaries. So it was a beautiful combination that day. So many breakthroughs. And then what Leslie brought to the team is she allowed every woman, right, to break through their BS. So I got to lead them on a powerful exercise, allowing them to really figure out what was holding them back. As the mindset coach, it's my job to extract these beliefs that hold us back in life, health, and business. That's what I geek out on, y'all. And after I got done speaking, every woman had limiting beliefs after limiting beliefs of, I'm not worthy, I'm not enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not pretty enough, I don't have the skills, all of this bullshit that they've been carrying around. We wrote it down. So we got it out of the body. And then Leslie came in and she walked them all through a powerful board breaking activity, literally allowing these women to release it. It's amazing. Amazing. So many breakthroughs happened at that time. And then we ended it all with a fire ceremony. So we wrote ourselves a permission letter to let it go, to everything that was still stuck in our bodies, our forgiveness letter for holding on to all of that, because let's face it, we hold on to those beliefs because it's there to protect us. I know that sounds weird, but you thinking you're not enough or beautiful enough or worthy enough is actually there. It's a form of protection. It is also something that self-sabotages us in life and business and in our health. So it was really important to just pour out on paper. And you know what I saw? Oh my God, I saw women, right? When I gave them that journal and reflection time, I saw tears entering into those letters. I saw them pouring their hearts and souls into their letters. And then at night, we took time. We read our letters and we released them. We let them go in the fire ceremony. And then our photographer, Monique, she got to capture all of their moments in that fire, right? So now they're going to receive a fire photo, an intuitive like an intuitive photo, and capturing that moment of release. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. So many amazing women had breakthroughs, whether it came on day 1, day 2, day 3, and that's what it's all about. But the biggest thing that after I read all of their feedback and I listened to all of their stories is that it exceeded their expectations. First of all, most of them came thinking they were getting a beautiful vacation and maybe a little bit of breakthrough, but the expectation was not for that. but they got the breakthrough. They got the transformation they needed. They got to relax and have downtime and soak up some sunshine, have cocktails. They got to create like togetherness. And every single woman felt like she found her tribe. I don't know about you, but as an entrepreneur, it's sometimes a pretty lonely world, right? I sit in my room and I coach and I preach and I speak, but I'm still very all alone in this room. None of my friends get me. All of my family think I'm somewhat crazy sometimes for dreaming so big. So to come together as women and say, I have a dream too, it's kind of big and scary. And they're like, oh, yes, I get you. I see you. These women felt heard. These women felt seen. And most importantly, these women broke through and now have a tribe, a sisterhood that will be bonded forever. I immediately started, like everyone like packed up and left, and in the Voxer chats that we had going on, they were already starting to see, right? They were starting to collaborate with each other. It was beautiful. Oh my God, it was so amazing. So if you're looking for sisterhood, if you're looking for community and support, if you're looking to level up in your life, your health, or your business, if you're looking to break free from the bullshit that's been holding you back, and let me tell you, we all have it. Okay, because even when you reach a next level of success, guess what? You'll be chasing something else and new beliefs will come up. So as coaches, we can't do the work on ourselves. We can't do open heart surgery on ourselves, which is why it's so important when we're trying to achieve excellence through personal development. It's important not just to have the coaches, not just to have the books and the courses and the mentors, but to come together as a community. It's fantastic. If you are interested in reclaiming your power, I want you to drop the word queen below, and I'm going to send you details about our upcoming retreat in October. It's going to be epic. If these women thought this retreat was badass, y'all know I don't do anything half-ass. The next one is going to be a reawakening. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be transformational. And it's not just for my clients. It's only available to the first 12 women who say, yes, I am ready to step up and claim the queen within, to unleash the queen within. So if that's you, drop the word queen below and I will just have a conversation with you. And if it feels good for both of us, because I obviously have to protect the space. I don't just let any woman come to these retreats. So if I feel that we are aligned soul sisters and that you're going to get along with everyone and that everyone's going to love you too, then I'll let you know about the invitation. I love you, ladies. I hope you take time today to reflect back on what you need in your life. And I'm going to ask that you invest in yourself, because a woman who invests in herself is unstoppable. Love you.